What is up, guys? So today we're going to talk about the biggest whopper on YouTube, JDP. Once again, another fight lined up. Once again, nothing happened. Who's surprised? Not me. I've been saying it for a while now. JDP is a massive pussy. He's never had a fight in his life. And anybody out there that thinks that this guy is some kind of boyo or, he's some kind of fighting man, then you're just a bigger muppet than he is, because he is a bully victim. Just let's look at what happened, right? So yesterday he was giving it a large. Come to crew, I'll punch you already, lad. They arranged the time and he was saying, oh, come now, come tonight. Because he thinks that everybody's like him, that just sits around all day doing fuck all. And he's like, come to crew now. And so they've arranged this date, this time, which was yesterday at 12 o'clock. And this guy who is supposed to be fighting, I don't know much about him. He's called Killer or something. It looks the part. He's got no fucking teeth, tattoos all over his face. But anyway, he's supposed to be fighting JDP at 12 o'clock noon yesterday. So JDP did what any self-respecting killer would do. He went there an hour early. He jumped on the bus, arranged to fight this guy in a park like a fucking school kid. Arranged to meet him for a fight in a park at 12 o'clock, jumped on the bus at 10 o'clock, got there at 11, waited 10 minutes, and then went home and declared victory because they've bottled it. What? Mate, absolutely embarrassing. He has got to win Whopper of the Year now at this point. On the Ebenezer Greensplats channel, you have got to vote for JDP to be the Whopper of the Year, because that's what he is. Over 70 fights he's supposed to have had over the last 2 years. 70 fights that he's not turned up for. It's just wah. He's trying to be, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to be the next Brett May. But he will never be the next Brett May, because Brett May has got personality. He's funny, he's entertaining, he's likeable to a certain extent, and he can actually fight. There are videos of him banging it out bare-fisted in the ring. I'm from Donny, I know he's fought loads of people. You look at him, he's covered in scar tissue from getting macheted all over. When he goes out in his car, he's getting fucking rammed off the road. It's fucking mental. His fists are covered in scar tissue from all the teeth, what he's bashed in over the years. So, the guy is a fighter, and I know he's bottled it a few times. Danny Christie came down and he flapped it. Someone else came down and he flapped it. It was funny as hell, actually. Just while we're there, how Brett May's arranging to fight Danny Christie. Oh, come to Donny, I'm here now, I'm here till 5 o'clock. And then he comes to Donny and he does the same thing what JDP does. Oh, he's not here, he's flapped it, and then fucks off. and then he arranges to fight Munkenstein. Says, oh, come to this car park tomorrow. So then Munkenstein the next day stood there in his fucking boxing trunks and he's gum shielding. With his gum shielding saying, Britt May, I'm here to fight you. Brett May's uploading videos, fucking ziplining in Holland or running around in a lumberjack shirt in a woods, chopping trees down. It's fucking hilarious. So you could never be the next Brett May, because number one, you've never had a fight in your life. I mean, just look at him. He's built like a free Palestine protester. All he needs, dye his hair blue, get one of those pig rings, and he can stand there with a sign saying, queer for Palestine, I am. It's a fucking joke, mate. Do you think you're a fighter? You can't even fight hunger. You've got big swinging titties, big old guts hanging down. And I woke up this morning, I was about as tired as those titties. As he fucking flops around, with big fucking oblong head on him, 9 chins, thinking he's going to fight someone. Talking about junkies, you're a junkie loser, He's always pure projection coming from JDP. He's always talking about, you're a junkie loser, you are. Whilst all he does, sits around all day, watching dark side videos, puffing on weed, drinking beer, eating junk food. The only time he leaves the house is to walk around the forest at 4 a.m. doing super bumps. and live streaming it as well because he thinks that that's cool. And then the only other time he goes out is to go into his local pub and gamble on a fucking roulette machine. Although he don't even go there anymore because he got dogs to put out where it was. So now he's shitting himself in case someone comes down to fucking fill him in. So he don't even go in there anymore. So now he just sits around playing fucking YouTube all day. I mean, just look at the guy. He can't even grow a moustache. Have you seen it? It's just a couple random hairs flapping about in the wind. Jesus Christ, little bum flop. A gust of wind and it'll be gone. Can't even grow a fucking tash. And another thing, the man's had sex with his own sister. He's his own cousin. It's fucking, and he's always on about that Rach, saying that, oh, she's got 7 kids. Well, you've got fucking 5 kids, haven't you? I bet they all look like hills of eyes. Boning your own sister, fucking hell. Can you imagine him? Oh, all right there, son. I can see your third ear's coming out. I can see your third eye. It's really shining through. Don't forget, drink your fucking bottle full of Stella, so when you grow up, you can get your fucking what's it called? I can't remember what you call them. You know those tags what you get on your Stone Island. Oh, you've got to earn your Stone Island jacket in this house. Drink your Stella so you can grow up to be big and strong, and you can punch holes in the wall. He's a proper fucking crank, mate. And it's just pure projection. Oh, you're a junky loser. You are, whilst being a fucking junky loser. And I think to myself, does he actually know he's a massive fucking laughing stock or what? What he's done, right, he has sacrificed his integrity, his reputation, everything, just to get a couple thousand views on YouTube. And he will forever be known as that one fucking div. He'll always be known as that muppet on YouTube because that's what he is. He's a bully victim. Muppet thinks that he was an assassin in prison. Talks about being an assassin in prison. Mate, you are the fucking biggest muppet on YouTube. The only assassin you've ever been is a brown-eyed assassin. I would actually believe that. You were going around taking out fucking brown eyes in jail. I would believe that. And you know, the only person that backs this guy is another fucking muppet who lives in the world of delusion. Him with a big fucking white moon head. Just got back from work. Working 3 jobs. Oh, mate, I don't watch none of them anymore. The only time I see any of their videos is when other people are doing videos taking the piss out of them. Even Rubberface got out of there. Even he could see what a pair of fucking bell sniffs these two are. And Rackpool sits there, oh, shout out Johnny P, shout out one of the real ones. Another alcoholic fucking loser that sits around all day, waffling about dark side, drinking white cider, and then at night time orders dirty kebabs and fucking sits there absolutely blathered, looking like he's got AIDS with his big white round head. Like, waffling about Decker, hey, vying for his attention. Desperately wants a little comment off Decker or, you know, Danny Christie. He's always fucking talking shit about everyone. And he's the biggest fucking div on it. I know people say, oh, it's satire. He's just having a laugh. And he's not though, is he? He's been on here fucking 2 or 3 years and he's drunk all the time. That's not satire. If he's in character, then he's playing a junkie, alcoholic loser. And he's been in character for the last 2 or 3 years. Fucking commitment, that, mate. But yeah, what a pair of fucking dogs. And who's surprised? Who does that? Like 100 fucking fights, 70 plus fights, and he's not turned up for none of them. And then the one time, because he knows nobody's going to come to Crewe. Because who wants to go to Crewe? No one even knows where it is. In fact, I take that back, you know, there are some good people in my comments from Crewe, you know, and they say he's nothing to do with us, mate, he's a fucking div, we don't even know who he is, you know what I mean? But, yeah, he makes up like 70 odd fights, doesn't turn up for none of them, and then carries on like he's got the victory, like he's just achieved something, like they're the fucking losers for not showing up when they did show up on time, and he just left 45 minutes earlier because reality started kicking in. He's like, hello, I might have to fight him here. And he knows he's never had a fight in his life. He knows He don't. I could beat him, right? Let me tell you how I would beat him. I wouldn't even have to duo. I would just let him beat himself. Because obviously he's fat as fuck. And he's out of shape. He's a big lad, but he's out of shape. He smokes weed, he drinks, he eats fucking cakes. I saw him once I think it was when Danny Christie was coming to Donny. And he says, oh, let the games begin. And then picked up a fucking, a Victoria sponge, right? You're supposed to have like one slice of it after your dinner or something. It picks the whole thing up and with his big fucking rubber tape. That's why you're a big fat fucker. And he's out of shape, right? This is how I'd beat him in a fight. I just cover up, right? Count to 30 while he's fucking throwing his 30 punches. Push him back every now and again. Count to 30 and then he'd be on the floor, exhausted, blowing out his arse, convulsing, trying to fucking grab some beer and some fucking weed. And then I'd just drop an elbow on him, spin him round and put him in the fucking Rude Awakening or the Boston Crab. And just, you know what I mean? Absolute crank, mate. He has got to win Muppet of the Year. Ebenezer Greensplat, if you see this, get him nominated. Because I'm going to vote for him. Just an embarrassing mess is what he is. And like I said, now, is it worth it? You're now known as the biggest div on YouTube, bullying women, harassing women. And it's always like trying to get involved in people's relationships. He goes on about that Rachel, VP, because she made one video about him like a month ago or something. And he's made over 100 videos back trying to get in touch with her ex-boyfriend who used to beat her up. Fucking trying to get involved in their relationship. Oh, I know they're in a relationship. I've seen them. I know they are. Do you know who does that sort of thing? 12-year-old girls. Women do that sort of thing. And you can just imagine Charlie P with a group of women in the toilet like, oh, yeah, have you seen that James? Yeah, I know he's in a relationship. I've seen her where they talk to each other. She sucked his cock. Yeah. He's a fucking little woman. Absolutely. And listen, I don't want to hate on the JDP because I really don't. I don't watch his videos because I can't. The man is insufferable. He's like the most unlikable person I've ever seen. Even watching people take the piss out of him. I tried watching one this morning for a bit of homework, so I can get a bit of ammo. And I was watching Hedgehog Man's, and I was trying to watch the whole thing playing out with the back and forth, and I got like probably like 8 minutes in, and I was just like, fuck this, I can't watch this guy anymore. He is insufferable. I got to the point on this video where he was doing what women do, looking in the mirror saying, oh, looking fresh. Listen, mate, we all saw what you look like before you got those comedy gnashes and fucking probably got Botox and all that other shite. We all saw what you look like before that. Big broccoli haircut, crooked teeth, fucking finger up his nose, like, and eating the bogies. Proper little nose picker. And now, because he's had a bit of work done, he thinks he can... We don't want to hear you talk about anybody's looks when you looked like that before you bought yourself a new fucking face. But anyway, yeah, we're going to finish on that now. And JDP, the biggest fucking Muppet on YouTube, and it speaks for itself. Just look at... For the last 2 years, he's supposed to have had fucking over 70 fights. And not one, not even the closest it's come was yesterday when he went at 11:15 when he was supposed to be there at 12. And it's Charlie Z, isn't he? The Charlie Z of the dark side. Turns up fucking 45 minutes early and then runs home shitting himself, saying, oh, they bottled it, claiming victory. He is the Charlie Z of the dark side. And yeah, he's only got one mate, the fucking moon-faced crank rackpull, smelly, stinky rackpull. It's alright, firm, that ain't it. He did have Rubberface in the firm, but Rubberface has bounced. He's like, mate, you are a pair of fucking divs. Even he can see it. In fact, he's just come back, Rubberface, haven't we? Let's have a little talk about him. And I don't know if he's been banned. He probably has, because he just can't take banter. Like, you have a bit of back and forth with him, and he just... Because he's got no comebacks, all he does is get dressed up in silly clothes, and then he gets really personal and nasty, and he'll tag me in like 20 videos. saying, dirty little smackhead, dirty little smack rat, and then he'll get himself banned from YouTube because you're not allowed to do that. And so I think he's probably been banned, and he came back like yesterday or the day before, and he was just doing the same thing, you know, standing there like flexing because he's only 4 foot tall, so of course he's jacked. And then we were playing Hedgehog Man in the background, talking about his looks while looking like he's got a fucking rubber mask on. But yeah, at least he's got away from John AP and Dr. Fat Skull. So there is hope for Rubberface, aka Molluscule Murph. There is hope for that guy, but the other two just bottom feeders of YouTube. So yeah, if you like this video, press the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Mange to YouTube, Mange to.